Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be dealing with section number 2, which is of definitions. And this section is a bit lengthy, so we will cover this section in multiple parts. Also, I have downloaded this PDF from website of MCA and I will share the link of the same in the description for your reference. So let's start the section. Moreover, we will only talk about the sections which are relevant for the C intermediate examinations. So our first subsection is associate company. Now, associate company in relation to another company. Suppose this is the other company and this is the associate company. So associate company in relation to the another company means a company in which that other company has a significant influence but which is not a subsidiary company of having such influence and includes a joint venture company. So associate company in reference to that other company is a company in which this other company has a significant influence in the company A. So A will be the associate company of that other company. And here significant influence refers to at least 20% of total share capital. So if this company, suppose this company is X and this company has a significant influence or holds shareholding of the company A at least 20% or more, then this A company will be the associate company of X. And moreover, the company A shall not be a subsidiary of company X. So the conclusion is that the X company can hold only at least 20% and maximum 50% of the shareholding in company A. If shareholding of company X in A exceeds more than 50%, then company A will be called a subsidiary of the company X and not the associate company. Therefore, the shareholding must lie between 20% and 50% only. And also, the associate company includes a joint venture company. Now, our next subsection is subsection 11, which is body corporate. The term body corporate, it includes a company incorporated outside India, but does not include a cooperative society or any other body corporate which the CG may or central government may notify. So body corporate means any company which is incorporated outside India. That company gets covered under the definition of body corporate. And also the term body corporate do not include a cooperative society and any other body corporate which the central government may notify in this behalf. And such body corporate should not be a company incorporated under this act. This means that any company which is registered under the Companies Act shall be deemed to be a body corporate, notwithstanding any notification which the central government may specify. Subsection 20, which defines the company. This we already know that company means a company incorporated under this act or under any previous law. There was nothing such to discuss in this subsection. Next, we have the definition of the company limited by guarantee. These are such type of companies in which the members' liability are limited to the amount of guarantee which the members undertook that they will contribute to the assets of the company during its wound up. And the same is written over it that the liability of its members are limited by the memorandum as a liability clause in the memorandum. So the liability of members is limited by a memorandum to such amount as the members may respectively undertake to contribute to the assets of the company during its event of its wound up. And the next similar definition we have is of the company limited by shares. Now, in such companies, the liability of members are limited only up to the amount which is unpaid on the shares held by them. Therefore, the company limited by shares means a company having the liability of its members limited by the memorandum to such amount, if any, unpaid on the shares respectively held by them. And if all the amount which are unpaid on the shares and all the also have been paid up by the members, then the members will not be further liable for any liability of the company. So in the company limited by guarantee, the liability is limited only up to the amount of guarantee which the member undertakes, and in the company limited by shares, the liability is limited only up to the amount which is unpaid on the shares. Now the next definition which we have is of financial year, that is your subsection 2 subsection 41. As we all know, our financial year begins from 1st of April and it ends on 31st of March every year. However, if a company is incorporated on 1st January or after that, then its financial year will end on the 31st day of March of the next year. Suppose this is 31st March of 2021 and this is 31st March of 2022. So for all the companies which are incorporated on or after 1st January of 2021, Financial year for such companies will end on 31st March of 2022 instead of 31st March of 2021. But if the company gets incorporated on 31st December of 2020, then its financial year will end on 31st March of 2021 only. And the same is written here that in relation to any company body code means the period ending on 31st day of March every year. But if it has been incorporated on or after the first day of January, then the period ending on 31st day of March of the following year means the next year, shall be the financial year of the company. Also, if there is any body corporate which is a holding or subsidiary company of any foreign company, and that foreign company is situated in a country which follows a different financial year, so the subsidiary or holding body corporate which is present in India are required to consolidate their accounts, and also they might get trouble in maintaining their books of accounts as per both different financial years. So they may request to tribunal that they shall be allowed the financial year which is followed in that country. So tribunal may, on request made by such body corporates, if satisfied, allow such body corporates to opt for the different financial year. And the same is written here. Provide that on an application made by a company or a body corporate, which is a holding or subsidiary company of a company incorporated outside India, which I told you, is required to follow a different financial year other than the period ending on the 31st day of March every year, as they are required to consolidate their accounts outside India. So the tribunal may, if satisfied, allow any period as its financial year, whether or not that period ending is a year. Year means the 31st day of March every year. So that was all about the subsection 41. So that was it for today, and the rest section 2 will be covering in multiple parts as it covers various definitions.